If everyone gets to add Andy on LinkedIn, you'll get to see that he's constantly delivering a lot of content. You're actually about to enter a meeting, and at the same time, you're utilizing, or you're finished your meeting, and you're utilizing all that good content to actually show it to everybody else, and you're getting everyone to engage. In your case, how did you start it, and where are you leading, and where are you up to?
Yeah, this is a subject that I'm just endlessly fascinated by as well. I'm on the journey like everyone else and trying to figure it out. Like I watch a lot of people. Personal branding, I think it's more and more important than ever. If you follow someone like Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V talks a lot about content being king. I think we need to put stuff out there to prove that, we know what we're talking about and to get people's attention. But, even more so, whether it's content, social media, wherever it is, everybody has a brand. And the more you work on controlling what that brand is, the more intentional you are about it, the more control you're going to have over what people think about you. And I don't mean that to be manipulative, because I try to be highly authentic in, what I put out there. What you see is what you get. I'm never trying to pretend that I'm someone that I'm not. And I hope that other people will be doing the same thing. But for me, this all started with the first podcast, actually. So you mentioned I have 2 podcasts. First one was called The Entrepreneur Hot Seat. It was a show about entrepreneurship because I worked for a consulting company. I had been involved with some startups in the past, and I wanted to get back to entrepreneurship. And so I started that to start interviewing entrepreneurs, to ask them questions and then learn from them. Another part of your question there was, how do you get started in this if you're thinking about it? And I'm guessing there are a lot of people out there who have the mindset like I did at one time, which is that I'm just me and I don't really have that much to share with the world. The short response is, of course you do. You have experience and expertise that would probably be valuable to other people. But if you don't, then start by asking other people questions. So start a podcast like this and interview people. Even if nobody listens, you benefit from it, right? And then the other podcast I have is the Talent Development Hot Seat. And that show has absolutely changed my career and my business. It's one of the best things I've ever done. And it's because, again, I didn't think that I had very much expertise in this space. I saw myself as a connector. I still do. That show allowed me to start interviewing experts in the talent development world, the world where I work, including potential clients. I also started it to get meetings with potential clients. I know you like to talk about sales. That's been a game changer for me. I don't know if I really care if anybody listens to this, because it's going to allow me to make connections, build my network, and learn. And it has absolutely done that. And it has built my confidence and allowed me to start creating more and more content in other ways, like videos on LinkedIn, like you've mentioned, as well as building the network. And the downloads keep going up month after month after month, because it's a niche. There's not a lot of other stuff out there in that niche, especially people that stay consistent in putting content out there. And so more and more people are finding me that way. And that's allowing me to build my personal brand. And where does any expert develop their expertise? Like, people are not born experts, right? They either go out and read hundreds of books and do experiments and become an expert, or they interview tons of people. I don't ever want to think of myself as an expert, but I do think I'm on my way to becoming an authority in this space, because I'm interviewing all these people that have done great things and just absorbing knowledge from them. So that's a great method to go about it.